UAE Drive. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to my daily life with purpose. My name is Circe. I'm from the Philippines but currently living in the UAE. And today we are now on our 30th day of our character development challenge. Yay. And as we welcome new month and the last quarter of the year 2025, may we all live with purpose. After this 30-day character development challenge, again, I've been telling this to my audience and to you who watch the live replay on YouTube that this 30-day character development challenge is basically personal thing for me because I wanted to know myself more. I wanted to understand myself deeper. Okay. And I want to build relationships and connections to the source of everything, the one who created me, God. Okay. So, because purpose, we cannot understand purpose if we are trying to do it with ourselves only and we are not putting our trust in God. Okay. And because, purpose, our purpose should align with God's purpose for us. Okay. So today in our 30th day, we will be talking about love, the heart of purpose. Love, love in general is so broad. Okay. Faith, hope, and love, and the greatest among these is love. Okay. So love itself is a greatest or is a broad topic to discuss. Okay. But today we are not going to discuss about love relating to romantic relationships. You know, this is the heart of purpose, meaning to say, everything that we have discussed from day one to day 29 is rooted or is rooted in love. My purpose is to embrace love and protect life in this universe, no matter how small my contribution. Wow. Alpha commented on TikTok, my purpose is to embrace, love, and protect life in this universe, no matter how small my contribution. Wow. As long as you know your purpose, you will be guided. As we discussed the other day, we discussed vision, purpose. Okay. So, meaning to say, when we know what we want in life, when we know what we love in life, when we know what is our gift, when we truly know ourselves, only then we can understand our purpose. Okay, only then we can understand our purpose, and the more we will appreciate God's presence in us, the more we will appreciate God's presence in us. Okay. So what is love? What is love? I think when relating to this 30-day character development challenge, we will be taking the perfect definition of love from the Bible. Okay, I know some of you are not Christian, but I'm Christian. Everyone is welcome here. Okay, some of you are not Christians, but you are still welcome here. Okay, but I would like to share with you the I just search for it because it's kind of long. But I think if relating to our 30-day character development challenge, it is a perfect definition to take from the Bible. Okay. Love, according to First book of Corinthians 13, verses 4 to 7. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always persevere. Wow. You know, when everything, everything that we discussed from day 1 to day 29 are all inside this definition of love from first book of Corinthians, chapter 13, verses 4 to 7. Okay? They are all inside. Imagine those 29 character traits, personality traits, spiritual gifts, and spiritual fruits that we have discussed from day 1 to 29. They are all inside this definition of love from the first book of Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 4 to 7. Love is patient. We discuss patience. Love is kind. We discuss kindness. It does not envy. We discussed about empathy, compassion. Okay. It does not boast. We discussed about humility. It is not proud. We discussed about, being humble. It does not dishonor others. We discussed about, helping others. Uh, it is not self-seeking. It is not self-seeking. So those, see, we discussed gratitude, gentleness, honesty, integrity, humility, willingness, self awareness, kindness, empathy, patience, forgiveness, respect, compassion, boundaries, courage, resilience, discipline, accountability, responsibility, self control. It's not easily angered, self control, focus, vision, purpose, faith, service, graciousness, joy, balance, and yesterday's we talked about peace. So imagine those 29 character traits, personality traits, spiritual gifts, and fruits that we discussed. They are all inside this love from first book of Corinthians. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. So we discussed about integrity. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And we talk about vision, purpose, faith, service, graciousness, joy, peace. Wow. So that is why it's better to use the title Love, the Heart of Purpose, because everything that we are doing is rooted in love. Love is a choice. Love is a choice. Love is, forgiveness is a choice so as to love. When someone is sometimes in pursuit of great, we fail to do good. I believe in control over fate. Okay. Every good action matters. Scale of deed is irrelevant. Yeah. We desire to be good. And not only good, but to be righteous. There is this thing that I learned from the other day. I listened to one of the video, like, on the background, like it's a YouTube video. And while I'm doing this painting on my back, there's this I don't know if it is a priest or it's just randomly playing on the back, that I've been using good and bad when we are choosing our, like when we are into decision making, we are always into good side and bad side. And from that perspective, He said that there is nothing wrong choosing the good side, but sometimes choosing the good side is not good at all. So, what is the right thing to do is to be righteous. So, I still have to learn, I still have to know why. He said, instead of using the word be good, try to use be righteous. And I was like, okay, it's something that I needed to learn again, okay, and apply if it's really a good thing. But today, let's discuss about love. Okay, Karma Peg, thanks you so much for following. Okay, okay, Space Walker, thank you so much for double tapping this live. You are really taking so much effort in double tapping. I do really appreciate you, Space Walker. Okay. Yes, first book of Corinthians 13 4. Love is patient, love is kind. So today we're not going to discuss about love as a, relationship, romantic, we will be talking about love as the heart of purpose, the core of what we are doing. I always say this, like, this year I wanted to focus on myself, but before that, I need guiding principles. And what I use as my guiding principle is the two greatest commandments of God, okay, that Jesus shared with us. Number one, love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, with all your mind, okay? And number two, love your neighbor as yourself. In this two greatest commandment, the greatest word is love. I left my girlfriend 5 seconds ago. Oh, so you are brokenhearted. Don't worry. You are uh you are just right. You are just, here at the right moment, at the right time. Okay. So in from those two greatest commandments, the common word and the greatest word is love. So in everything that we do, it is about love. When someone is hurting me, especially if that person is dear to me, like someone I dearly love, okay, the orange basket is here. When someone is like hurt me, and that someone is dear to me, okay, and I truly love, you know, it's easy for me to forgive because it's a choice. It's a choice. I already decided even before you hurt me. I already decided and choose to love, to forgive, to respect you. Yeah. So even before, so it's easy for us to forgive, understand, give chances to people if we love them. Yeah, we love them. Okay. So actually, this is kind of like, um, another deep discussion. No, no, it depends, dear. Yeah, it depends. It depends. If they continuously hurt you again and again and again, it's still love if you set boundaries. It's still rooted in love. You might say that, uh, I don't want to talk to this toxic person. I don't want to anymore because after giving chances and a lot of chances and forgiving and understanding this person, he's hurting me again and again and again and again, million times. So it's time for me to set boundaries. You might think that you are setting the boundaries because of the pain that you are feeling, because of the unforgiveness, but no, you are setting boundaries because the more you realize the love Instead of you fighting with this person, it's better to just set boundaries, and let the love remain instead of removing it, instead of what is this, sacrificing it. Situations are going to make you take an action. Situations are going, yeah, like for example, setting boundaries. If those people, after discussing this 30-day character development challenge, when we discuss about setting boundaries, it's not negative at all. When you take distance from those people who hurt you, from those people who continuously criticized you, from those people who are toxic. We discuss about setting boundaries, right? And we did understand that setting boundaries is not actually a negative thing. It's a positive thing. Okay? And you still choose to love, because as for me, starting this uh 2025, I said I choose myself. I prioritize myself. I choose my peace. So I totally ignore negative people in my life. I totally uh, distance from them, and I totally, like, unlike before that, I send message, I try to communicate with them, I try to say hi and hello despite of their, distance emotionally and physically. But now, no, I have learned to set boundaries. I have learned to, but that's not a negative thing, because as by choosing that way, by deciding to do that, I still love the person. It's not hate, it's not anger. it, it's true that I am hurt. It is true that I was betrayed. It is true that I was stabbed in my back. It is true that I can feel the pain. But when my friends ask me, why you keep remembering? I remember yesterday when I talk about balance and peace, that there was a time in my life that I keep thinking and hearing those negative words, curses, from the moment I open my eyes until I close it. Even in my dreams, it's lingering. It seems like the negative spirit is stronger than my positive spirit. Okay? It seems like my negative spirit is stronger. And then I told my friends that it's no longer healthy for me to be waking up in the morning with these negative thoughts, and it's going on the whole day, and until I close my eyes again in the evening, and even in my dreams. And they are telling me, maybe because you feel angry already. And then I try to assess the situation. I try to assess myself. I feel the pain. I feel the betrayal. I feel hurt. Sometimes it's unacceptable to learn that those people that you trusted the most are the ones who will betray you, are the ones who will spread lies about you. It's painful, but taking the decision to make distance from them is because of love. Still because of love. I love them this much that I don't want to, you know, I don't want to see them as a negative in my life. So it's just better for me to just cut the ties off and keep the love, instead of watering the pain, watering the anger, watering the resentment and grudges. So I still choose to love, and I decided to forgive this person because of the fact that I love them. It's not because of anger. It's not because of um, that I have built also a what is this, a glass of hate against them, like I am holding a glass of hate. No, I'm still protecting the glass of love. Remember the glass that we are holding for ourselves and for each person in our life. I still wanted to hold their glass of love. I still wanted to fill their glass with love. It doesn't matter. What about love them but they don't? It doesn't matter. Again, in this 30-day character development challenge, we try to understand ourselves as who we are and not the person, like not the person who they are describing us. Okay. We are in again, we are trying to understand ourselves, love ourselves, choose ourselves, prioritize ourselves. It's not selfishness, but we are trying to fill our cup so that we can share it to others. Okay, if you are asking, someone is asking, what about I love them but they don't? It doesn't matter. You love them because that's who you are. You are lovable. You are easy you are full of love. And how they are uh, accepting it or not accepting it, it's no longer your business because that's who they are. You can control who you are, but you cannot control who they are. You can show them what is love, you can show them what is kindness, you can show them what is empathy, compassion, because that's who you really are. And how they perceive you, how they define you, how they that's not exactly who you are, that's who they are. I'm so thankful for my friends, closest friends, and my mother. Every time they keep reminding me that, Circe, we know you as a good person. And you really are a good person. And if there are people who try to say negative things about you, and maybe that's their way of knowing you, that's their way of, but that's not exactly who you are. You have to know yourself, you have to understand yourself, and that's what truly matters. Okay, if they don't reciprocate the love that you are giving, the respect, the kindness that you are giving to them, it's no longer your problem. It's no longer your problem. And the worst thing about this, doing this, practicing love, sharing love to others, is the more they will take it negatively, as if you are a hypocrite, as if you are a liar, as if you are a pretentious liar, as if you are plastic. The more they will create negativity about it. When you try to say like, okay, I choose to forgive you, because I love you, they will say, oh, you're so dramatic, you're so sensitive, and it will turn the situation, the arguments against you. And it's so normal. It happened to myself, it's happening to what I'm watching, it's happening to my friends, it's happening to anyone. It's happening to anyone. So love is not just an emotion, okay? It's a deliberate choice. Love is not just an emotion, it's a deliberate choice to act with patience. We discuss about patience, kindness, humility, forgiveness, courage, self control, empathy, resilience, all those 29 characters that we discussed. It's a deliberate choice to act and practice those 29 characters that we have discussed. Maybe not limited to 29, maybe there are more, but they are the most needed positive traits that we need to practice on our daily lives. We love what we love. We love what we love. What do you understand about this, Alpha, when you say we love what we love? Again, it's another deep word, deep quote. I remember someone said that, a famous, we love what we lack. Okay. I heard I I remember I remember reading that from one of the books. You know, we love what we love. And love completes you. Okay, that's fine. That's only through your eyes. There are many factors that can control our emotions. Yes. Again, we have, you know, every emotions are like, they are valid. So if you have different, you know, perspective about this thing, please feel free to share them, because maybe we can learn from you as well, Aquarius. He said, that's only through your eyes. There are many factors that can control our emotions. That is the thing, you know. Today we are not going to discuss the broader sense of love, because love is the greatest among them all, and it's a powerful thing. And at the same time, it's so deep, okay, that not everyone truly understands the essence of love and being loved. Okay, there are so many factors that control our emotions, but we are powerful than our thoughts. We are powerful than our emotion. That's why we talk about self-control the other day. And you are right that there are many factors that can control our emotions. But on top of all that emotion is love. Is love. And the other day when I was watching live also of the artist, a painter that I'm following here on TikTok, he said that once you know the source, once you know who created you, once you know who you are worshiping, or who is your God, who is lovable, I think it would be easier for us to love others, love ourselves more and love others. You know, it's kind of uh because not, like for example, when we talk about finding the right person for me and how to understand, you know, some question are raised here regarding how my wife is not lovable. Like, well, I have fight with I am fighting with my wife. You know, someone commented here also on our TikTok live, I'm fighting with my wife and I don't understand her at all. When my mother said that, you know, when our marriage, your father and me, in our marriage, most of the time, there are like most of the times that my your father is not lovable. He's not lovable at all. Like he said, she said that, you know, there's so much reason, many more reasons for the longest time that we're together. There are so many factors, so many times, so many reasons that I wanted to hate your father, because he is not so lovable. He is not lovable. And I myself, maybe to him, there are times that I am not lovable. Okay. But I choose to love him. I choose to respect him, and I choose to be with him. So it's a decision. It's a deliberate choice. It's a deliberate choice. That despite of many advices that other people are giving to my mother, including us, you know, there are times already that there were times already that we are telling our mother to separate my father. But that perfect kind of love I've seen with her, and I felt it. So it's a deliberate choice. It's a deliberate choice. So if you have different, because you are being ruled by your emotions, that I am mad, I am angry to this person, then that's you. But there's nothing wrong if we try to practice, instead of watering the negative emotion, that anger, that pain, we try to choose to love. And that doesn't mean that we need to be sticking together with the person who hated us, with the person who betrayed us. Okay? Because setting boundaries is also healthy. Setting boundaries is a healthy thing if you already notice, realize that you are surrounded with toxic people in your life. Setting boundaries is very healthy. Okay? It's not selfishness, it's not weakness. Okay? They may think that you are rude, they may think that you are angry, you are too high of yourself by not communicating to them. But they don't know the real reason why you are setting boundaries, why you are distancing from them, why you are not messaging them, why you are not showing up. Okay? But despite of the distance, despite of the boundaries that you have set, despite of the walls that you have created, you know you are still caring for them, you are still loving them. Okay? Out of sight, out of mind. That's why sometimes also one of this life also I ask, out of sight or out of sight, out of mind. So when you are not seeing this person, you are no longer thinking about them. You are no longer thinking about it, it's just passing. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. It's very difficult, Cersei, to always choose to love. It's very difficult. Aquarius actually at some point is right. Okay? It's very difficult. And when you choose to love, the more you will be misinterpreted. When you choose to love, give love, respect, the more you will be misinterpreted. But anyhow, let's continue. Again, love is not just an emotion. It's a deliberate choice to act with kindness, with forgiveness, courage, empathy, resilience, self control, patience, and those 29 character traits. Okay? In fulfilling our purpose, love is the driving force that transforms talent into service, calling into legacy. So we are still on the discussion about purpose. Okay? It's not actually, romantic love, romantic love, but in the fulfillment of our purpose. That's why when I said, that this discussion is kind of broad, but we will focus only on the love that nourishes our soul, the love that is essential in the fulfillment of our purpose. I heard in the Interstellar movie that love is a physical quantity that connects us to the higher dimensions, to the higher dimensions. Okay, let me try to understand it deeper. When you said, when someone said, like, uh, who said that? Interstellar movie? Because this is new to me. So I'm searching about it. I'm learning from you guys, so it's better to share your thoughts as well. Okay, it's a sci-fi movie. Yes, it's showing here. It's a sci-fi movie. I wanted to know. That's why I'm searching it, because we believe that love is like what I said. Uh, if you know the source of love, who is God, who loved us first. Okay, He is the higher, but you used here as the higher dimension. So I wanted to know the connection between the two, if they are the same or in a different perspective. Cosmic movie, it's another cosmic movie. Hi Ram, very very nice. Thank you so much, Ram. Welcome to our daily life. Interstellar movie, Dr. Amelia Brand, Anne Hathaway. Okay, did I forgot. I think I was not able to watch this. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space. That's exactly what the quote from the movie. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space. Okay. So it's the same. It's not just an emotion. When I told you that love is not just an emotion. Okay. As for this movie, it is like a force of nature, or maybe, yeah, maybe force of nature. Okay. That is measurable and real. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Alpha. Okay. This might be this might be a sci-fi movie based on science, that love is not just an emotion, which I told you, love is not an emotion. It's a deliberate choice to be kind, to be loving, to be forgiving, to show empathy, to show compassion. You know, it's a deliberate choice. But in this movie, love is not it's not just an emotion, but it's almost like a physical quantity, a force of nature that is quantifiable, that is measurable. Okay, but that is also directing. May be a sci-fi movie based on science, but it also signifying the same thing, the source, the higher dimension. It is love that binds the father and the daughter. It is love that binds friendship. It is love that binds girlfriend and boyfriend. It is love that binds everyone. It is love that binds everyone. Okay, so it is still rooted in the same belief and understanding that the higher, the source of everything, the higher, the one who created us. Okay, so it's still God. That is the higher dimension. Okay? Whoever does not love God does not know God, because God is love. Okay? Okay, so it's the same. Love might be capable of transcending time and space. Okay, yeah, that's why I told you, no, it's measurable. It's instant concept of love was just a theoretical concept I got curious about. It might it might be a concept of love theoretically, or that's why you call it a sci-fi movie, but it's still rooting in the same belief that who is the source of love? Okay, like you mentioned higher dimension. It's strong. It's not limited by time, space, or even death. A connection between people. This are love is the one that binds all of us. Okay, love is eternal and unbreakable in its nature. Okay, love is eternal. My atoms have always known your atoms. My atoms have always known your atoms. That's nice. So I think need to watch this Interstellar movie because I am I can't remember that I watched this. I can't remember, but maybe yes or no. It's Anne Hathaway is one of my favorite actress, anyways. But not all his or not all her movie I've watched. I'm very selective in watching movies. Very selective, even in series. But anyway, I will watch it. Alpha Interstellar. I will put it on my my note. Interstellar movie. Interstellar. Okay, I will watch it. Thank you so much for sharing, Alpha. Okay, that is good. You know, it's a story of love. Actually, to be honest, everything is a story of love. Whatever we do, whatever we think, whatever we watch, whatever we we sing, they are all about love. Painful love, traumatic love, but they are all about love. I think I've seen it all. Nothing interests me anymore. My God. You are too busy reading novels and watching movies, Alpha, and that's good because a part of you is influenced by all those the movies that you are watching. Yeah, a part of you is uh, they are influenced by those movies, animes, documentaries, novels that you are watching, that you are reading. Okay? And that's totally good. But understand that you are powerful. You are more powerful than those. You know, do not like what we said the other day. You have to have you need to have self control as well. Okay, not to be totally possessed. Like you still need to have room to know the truth, the reality between the truth, the reality, and the fictions. Okay, that's why when you said interstellar movies and you mentioned it is a sci-fi movies and it's calling it's like a high the term was a higher dimension. I still wanted to know because the facts behind it, the facts behind it, that it may be a sci-fi movie. It may be using like fiction words, okay, fictionated words, but connected connecting it connecting it with the reality and the truth. Then we still have just like that. We still have room to know the reality, the truth, and the like fictionated. I can't forget, so I overdo it. There's an absurd mystery about quantum entanglement. Your words are kind of like it makes me think. I got to learn more. I got to learn more. Okay, proceeding to our discussion. Okay, How does love shape your character? Because we are talking here, let's not go further about the wider or deeper or broader meaning of love. Let's just focus on love shaping our character. Okay, shaping our character. So, how does love shape your character? It shapes and it builds those 29 characters that we discussed: humility, patience, courage. That is, love is the heart of purpose. Love is the heart of of purpose. We act, we think, we speak out of love. It's a deliberate choice. Again, it's a deliberate choice to act with humility, with patience, with kindness, forgiveness, empathy, compassion. My parents love me. I can't love them in the same way, but I am responsible for them. Character or attitude? Character. Attitude. Sometimes there is this saying, oh, this person has an attitude, and it connotes negativity. Character is who you are. That's from my perspective. That's why, you get an attitude, when we are watching in movies, or, this lady has an attitude. It connotes, it can connotes negativity, like, boastful, you are too proud of yourself, too conceited about yourself. That's an attitude. Okay, so that's why, when I'm trying to be friends with someone, the attitude is like the thing that is um, external, and I tried to know that person deeper based on her or his character, because sometimes attitude is just the external factor. I am my character. Without it, I am nothing. Yeah. So it is, as for me, because one there was a time also that someone also asked me the same. Which do you prefer, uh, in a person, her character or her attitude? And I said her character, because that's who they really are. Okay. I don't expect love in return to the people I love. Yeah, yeah. Though, though it's painful if you are not being reciprocated with the same love, respect, and kindness that you are giving to this person. It's painful. You will feel that. You will feel the pain. You will feel the hurt of the pain of betrayal. You will feel the pain. It's too painful. I will tell you, and I understand Aquarius when you said that it depends on different factors that is affecting your emotions. I totally agree with you. When you are brokenhearted and your girlfriend or your boyfriend cheated on you, it's so painful. When someone, for me, I haven't experienced heartbreak so far, but friendship heartbreaks, like what when I watched this You and Everything Else Korean series, it's a friendship heartbreak that I have experienced. And they are telling that friendship heartbreaks, especially best friends heartbreaks, are deep. Okay. I have experienced that. Even, betrayal from closest family members. Okay. And it's painful. You will feel that emotion of pain. That it seems like your heart is like your heart cannot breathe. How amazing it is. How wonderfully you are created. I even ask, what a wonderful creation I am. That when I am happy, my heart is too, too. But when I am sad, my heart is so. But when I am in pain, it's too painful that I could not breathe. That it seems like it's just simply stopped. It seems like a rock inside me, like a stone. hard stone inside of me. That's why, my friends before, when I used to have trust issues and on and on, they called me heart of stone. Seriously, you are a person who has a heart of stone, because I was too protecting my heart, because you know I can't easily forget. I've been there. I can't easily forget those people who have hurt me. I can't easily forget them. But during the time, I am a different person now. So if you will use the same issue I had 10 years ago, I am a totally person. I am a totally different person now. I might be that I have gone through worst times and the worst of me. But if you will use the person I was 10 years ago, that's that's no longer me. That's no longer me. Okay. Attitude is just a piece of clay. You can mold it as you want and according to the situation you face. That is why it's external, I told you. So that's why it's commonly being used that, oh, this person has an attitude. What an attitude. So you are right. It's just a piece of clay that you can mold it as you want and according to the situation you face. Yeah, but character is you are. When we discussed about peace, when we discussed about um, the only thing that will never change is your purpose. The only thing that will never change is the one, the one you molded as who you are. Okay. People will not, they cannot steal it. They cannot take it away from you. No matter how lie they will spread about it. That you are not kind, that you are not humble, that you are boastful, all sort of negativity. But if you know the truth about yourself, and you know that this person is not who you are, you will be living in peace. When we discuss about peace, you will be living in peace. And it will no longer distract you, it will no longer affect you, it will no longer destroy you. When you learn how to value yourself, when you learn how to know yourself deeper, how to love yourself in a positive way, okay? Because there are people that are having attitude that they may think that, oh, it doesn't matter for me what you're saying, but your attitude, your attitude, your character is on the negative side. That's also not a good thing, because there is a positive and negative side. We all have positive and negative sides. I do believe in that. I myself, I have positive and negative sides, but we have the choice. Which of those sides are we going to take? Are we going to use? Are we going to water? Are we going to nourish? We all have. And not all the time we are good. Not all the time we are lovable. Not all the time we are, because we also have our limits. We also have our limits. Lone warrior. So why put yourself at isolation? I think it would be better polish your sensing. Isolation. Who put herself in to which lone warrior, to which you address this question? I Attitude is not a piece of clay. You can mold it as you want and according to the situation you face. I don't deceive people I know. I don't deceive because I know how it felt. Yeah. I don't want anyone to go through all that. Yes. Typical Pisces attitude. I am a Pisces. So what do you mean by that? I am a Pisces Aquarius. I am a Pisces. Okay. I had one screamed. Okay. I have one screamed. I lost my voice. I had once cried. I lost my tears. You know what? Alpha, we discussed also about what is your go-to mood booster. And we discussed weirdest way of boosting our mood. Before myself, I used to throw eggs on the to the mango tree. I used to throw eggs, 5 eggs, because can't carry the pain. I can't hold anymore the negative emotions. I feel so bad and all that. I read something that throwing eggs to the mango tree will help you lighten the mood. You know, so I did that when I was in high school. Once when I was in high school, and another one when I was in college. I used to throw 5 eggs because I don't want, when someone is hurting me, especially if it is close to me, I don't want to argue a lot. I hate arguments. I hate confrontational, because when you do confrontations, like someone is shouting and you will shout, I can't do that. I'm not good at it. I will always lose the fight. I will always lose the battle. I will always lose the debate. So there was a time that I can no longer carry it, and I read from the Reader's Digest, maybe from a magazine, that throwing eggs to the tree or to the wall will help you. So I took 5 eggs from our basket, and I went to our backyard and threw as hard as possible to that mango tree. And lo and behold, yes, it felt you light. That's why, when I started social media marketing, I created a page and a website called a living rock. A living rock. Because those rocks, they may not be moving, they may not be, those trees, those pillows that we are crying during the night, sharing our tears. They may not be alive, they may not be moving, they will not do anything about us. But when we give or share a part of us, especially the emotion, we are feeling light instead of holding it into our heart. Instead of holding it into our heart. How much more if you are sharing it? That's why when I'm sharing something to my friends, I told my friends, thank you for listening. You don't have to problem my problem. You don't have to solve the problem that I'm having. You don't need to provide for the solution for my problem, but you simply being there, so you simply hearing my sides, you simply hearing my stories, listening my stories is good enough. And I appreciate you with that. That's why you guys, while you are here listening to me, I truly appreciate you for being here. I truly appreciate you for spending time with me. Okay, listening to my stories, listening to my, you know, never ending stories. I was once grieved, I became able to withstand everything. Yeah. Now I am understanding your another side, Alpha. You are right when you said that you have 50-50 sides. Sometimes you are working on the 50 sides. Now you are on your other half. And now only preservation remains in my heart. Mhm. All I have left is an expression, less face. My gaze is as tough as a monolith. Oh, you became emotionless, expressionless. That's sad to know after all. But you can get through it, Alpha. This is my own and insignificant character, Fang Yuan's dialogue. Pisces' attitude means they become overprotective, fear of being hurt. Yeah, I am a Pisces Aquarius, and actually, I before when I was in college, I used to read daily horoscopes and believe on in this zodiac signs. But but when my horoscope said that tomorrow morning the love of your life will come in blue shirt, and then the next day there was no one who is wearing blue shirt, and I was like, oh, I'm still single. And the same thing again, next year you will have a prosperous year and you will be financially free like this and that. And the next year became the worst year of me. So I said I have to build my, but still, character wise, attitude wise, or whatever is the character of Pisces, or any zodiac signs. I like, they are saying that Pisces are creative, positive in nature. You are saying protective, fear of being hurt. Yeah, I have learned how to protect my heart from being hurt. Okay, 50-50 is a Gemini. Alpha, are you a Gemini? Because the first time Alpha joined this live, we've seen 50% of him and 50%, and now again another 50% of him is showing. So are you a Gemini, Alpha? The position of the stars somehow predicts your future. Such a wasteful field. Oh my god. What is a Gemini? I don't know really. Okay, it doesn't matter if you don't believe in zodiac signs. It's fine. It's totally okay. Okay. Now, what fears keep me from loving others fully? What what fears keep me from loving others fully? Why we are setting, why we have trust issues before? When I was, I have so much trust issues because when I was on my younger years, I felt betrayed, I felt abandoned, I felt hurt, I felt rejected. So before building my own spiritual character and knowing myself, I used to build walls. I have trust issues. If someone, I am so limited. You can never imagine a person now that is so talkative, sharing her story, her lessons learned in life, her reflections live on TikTok and on YouTube. Because before, I'm a very selective person. You know, I don't share too much. When someone asks me, "How are you?" I'm just simply say, "I'm okay." What is your job? What is the question? It's what I'm giving only answers to specific answers to a question. Like, what is your job? Well, I'm in marketing. That's it. You know. But now I'm a totally different person. When I started l- like receiving some hints, calling that I needed to use social media to spread my story, and how God helped me, and how his glory and his greatness is happening through me. Okay, I started to develop this sharing skills. When I was starting in 2017, I received criticisms. I received, you know uh, demotivation, something like, you don't have to do that, you don't need to do that, something like that. And so I stopped, and I've been holding it for a long time. So I decided in 2025 that again, because you can never change God's purpose in you. You can never change God's purpose in you. I know why, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Which one? Which one you know why? So what fears keep me from loving others fully before is the feeling of rejection. Now, if someone is commenting negatively on this live, if you notice, it doesn't matter at all. Yesterday, someone commented on my last minute. Someone commented that, you hypocrite, you are not practicing what you are teaching. And I was like, oh, you just came last minute of my life and You were not here from even from the start of the live when I was sharing that this discussion about balance is another factor or another character that I needed the most because my life is not balanced. I myself, I'm telling balance is important. Mind, body, and soul. This was Aquarius yesterday. Mind, body, and soul. We need to be balanced, mind, body, and soul. Meaning to say, okay, we are trying to be successful. We are working hard. We are, giving our best. But we forget to spend time with our family. We forget to eat healthy foods because we are too busy. So it's better for us to order from restaurants. It's order for us to eat junk foods, to eat processed foods. So we are not healthy. We are not healthy physically, and our relationship with others is not healthy. Okay? So it's not balanced. So we are, as we have this character development challenge, we are expected to have balance in our life. Okay. Work life balance is another thing, but l- being balanced within ourselves, like mind, body, soul, or spirit. And yesterday, I was too honest to tell you guys that's another room or another character traits that I needed the most. I needed to work the most because my life at the moment is not balanced. Okay. Physically, I'm not weak. If you are here on day 26, to tell you with all honesty, day 26, I am trying to pull off the live to discuss about graciousness, but I was not well. Day 26, you can go to my YouTube channel and you will understand. While on the live, I leave the live for more than 5 minutes, more or less 5 minutes, because I was vomiting. I was and in the washroom because my head was cracking in pain. And again, after vomiting, I go back to the live because I wanted to finish the live. I wanted to discuss grace and, as another character traits that we need to practice, that we need to give other people even if they don't deserve it. Like what? Forgiveness, love, patience, kindness. Some people, they don't deserve our kindness, they don't deserve our forgiveness, but with graciousness, the same grace that we receive from God, that we have been forgiven, that we have been loved even if we are not lovable, we are receiving blessings that we don't deserve. So we are also expected to do the same to other people. Okay, now during the live, I just shared the summary of the live and cut the live because I can no longer bear the pain. So I'm not balanced. I am physically not well. Okay. And I've been so honest with you guys that the only thing that is stopping me from completing paintings is that I can no longer hold a brush for more than 15 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes, I need to stop because my hands are already weak. Okay. So I'm not balanced because physically, my body is weak. Emotionally and mentally, I need healing. Though I am saying already that I choose to love this person, I choose to, I choose to forgive this person, I'm still in the process of healing emotionally and mentally. Okay. It's not yet, it's still in the process of healing. And the only thing that I could be proud of at some point is my spirituality. And that's what keeps me moving. From the start of day one of this character, day one of my daily life with purpose, it's my spirituality, it's my faith that keeps me moving. It's my faith that is giving me reason to get up every morning. So that's something that I am proud of, that I have at some point a strong connection and relationship, and I have strong spirituality. Okay. But sometimes the same spirituality is being tested, because not all the time you are strong. So you need balance because if you are weak, that's a hole that the negative spirit, that the evil spirit is waiting so they can penetrate, so that the evil spirit can penetrate within you. Okay. I think I missed some comments. Oh, Abdel Salam. Hello, good morning. Okay, I know why. Okay, man needs meaning more than anything. He needs to suffer for something greater than him. Yeah, there's reason. There's a reason for everything. That's why when we discussed about purpose the other day, we at some point need also to be thankful for difficult people in our life. Otherwise, even yesterday, I mentioned this. We also need to be thankful for those people, difficult people in our life, because we can understand ourselves better. That we are not this kind of people. We are not this kind of person. I am different. I'm not like him. And I don't want to be like him. And I don't want to be the person I hated. And I don't want other people to hate me. So you are right. They suffer for something greater than himself. Yeah. Cersei, make it simple. Make it square. Anything matter in your life will remain inside the square. A square? Make it simple. Make it square. Anything matter in your life will remain inside the square. Yes. But the rest will stay outside of the square. Yeah, you set boundaries. Keep moving forward. Okay. I have my board. What is that? What is that image? Ah, skateboard. No matter how far, no matter how fast, because there's no destination. Hmm, there's no destination. Okay, and abundant. Hi, hi Ate Ann. Good morning po. Good morning from UAE. Anong oras na ba sa Pinas? Anyways, how can I show love in action today? So that's the challenge. How can I show love in action today? Hello, Seg. Good morning. Hello po. Nagdadadada na naman ako digdi. Welcome to my daily life, and we are on our 30th day. We are talking about love, the heart of purpose, knowing our purpose in life. Okay. So why is love central to fulfilling my purpose? Because without love, our talent and service lose meaning. Love is the reason and the impact. That is the heart of our purpose. If we do not love what we are doing, what is the essence of it? If we just go wake up in the morning, prepare ourselves, go to work, spend time in our workplace, spend time with our colleagues, go home, and at the same time we feel empty, closing our eyes. And then again, the same thing will happen tomorrow, the same thing will happen. And we do not love what we do, okay? What's the essence? Okay? That's why a lot of people are asking, what is the meaning of my existence? What is what is the what is my purpose? Okay? A lot of people are still asking, okay, even old age, on their deathbed, some were not even able to fulfill that purpose. Okay. So while we're still young, while we are still here, let's try to understand ourselves deeper, connect with ourselves, okay? Know ourselves more, build that character that is necessary in the fulfillment of our purpose. And the main factor is connect with the source. Build a relationship to the one who created us. Because ultimately, he is the only one who knows our purpose. He is the only one who knows our purpose. And our doings, everything that we do, should align with that purpose. Again, our talents, singing, dancing, painting, or any other talents, our expertise, our profession, if you are a nurse, if you are an engineer, if you are a doctor, if you are a teacher, there's that is not yet your purpose. that is merely an instrument to the fulfillment of your purpose. That's what I truly understand. Because purpose, number one, is giving back the glory to the one who created you. The God is love, so you are expected to share love because you are being created out of love. You were filled from the beginning with love. You were created good. There's so much goodness in you. And the only thing that makes it negative, that makes it bad, is when we grow and we feel that glass of love, that positivity, with the factors, negative factors around us, like traumas, okay, pains, regrets, mournings, okay. But on the very, like, you know, we are created out of love. Okay, we are created out of love. And some people will ask, how about those orphans? How about those, uh, you know, by accident they were created? By accident they were created. They were like fruit of negative things. Like they were, if they were fruit of negative things, like let's say RAPE. Okay, but I believe everything happens for a reason. I was born in the Philippines, and you were born in your country. I was born in a Catholic Christian family. You were born in a different religion. Everything happens with a reason and for a perfect and ultimate purpose. Okay, knowledge is a, what is this? I think before I am. Okay, there's one thing I know is I know nothing. Yes, the more you are learning, you are right, Alpha. That's humility. The more you are learning, the more you will come to know that you know nothing. Like when you are sharing, Alpha, you are using deep words, you are using movies that I do not know. And I said earlier also that by reading your comments, Alpha, I came to realize that I need to learn more. I need to study more because there are words that you are using that I do not know. The more you are knowing something, the more you will realize that you know nothing at all. You are right. There's one thing I know is no, I know nothing. You are truly right, and I 100%, 100% agree with you. Because, this 30-day character development challenge, from day one, gratitude, until now, day 30, love, I have learned so much. And it was like, oh, I didn't know that I need to be aware of my emotion, like self-awareness. I need to be aware why I am angry at this person. I didn't know that willingness is part of character. Is also a character that is honing me. Like willingness to say yes, willingness to say no, willingness to reject, uh, you know, willingness to growth, to change. I said, oh, okay, I am learning. So the more you are reading, the more you are learning, the more you are getting information, the more you will realize that you know nothing at all. Knowledge is a paradox. The more one understands, the more one realizes the vastness of his ignorance. Exactly. True. See how deep your words are. That is true. 100% true, Alpha. That's why, I really love you guys commenting, sharing your thoughts. Because, like, for example, that's Interstellar movie. I do not know that movie. That Wang, Fayang Wang. I do not know that. So, you are 100% correct. And I totally agree. Knowledge is a paradox. The more one understands, the more one realizes the vastness of his ignorance. Yeah, that's humility. That's humility. And take note, there's also false humility. There's also false humility. Some people tend to say, oh, it's okay, this is fine. You are beautiful. Oh, no, I'm not beautiful. instead of saying thank you. That's false humility. I've learned also that there is humility, which is positive, and I came to learn also that there is this false humility that they tends to appear like humility, but they are actually false humility. So you guys are awesome. There's no price for perfection, only an end to pursuit. By accident? Yeah, I already said the by accident, RAPE. I already mentioned the one who accidentally, you know, became a fruit of negative happenings. Someone asked me this: Am I, am I, am I a, you know, am I not destined to be here on this earth because I was a fruit of RAPE? And I said, you are a blessing. If you are not here, you might not have an awesome friend like you. You have a purpose. That's why you were born. Okay. Democrat said it just repeated. Okay. So that's love. Am I living my purpose with love at the center? Or am I letting fear, pride, selfishness guide me or rule over me? Okay. So always remember that day 1 to day 29 that we discussed, they are all because of love. We are showing gratitude. We are gentle to ourselves. We are humble. We are patient. We are kind, empathy, uh, compassion. Those 29 characters, they are all because of love. Okay? Deliberate choice to act, to practice those positive characters. Okay, again, we are not perfect. We are not perfect. Okay, someone might see me one day that I'm having pain or I have just, lost someone and I was like not smiling at all. I feel the pain because I'm mourning and I'm not smiling. You will see me and you will remember that, oh, is this the Cersei who is sharing 30-day positive character traits? Uh, but she's not practicing it. She's so low today. She's so sad today. She's not even smiling. She's not. And we also speak about joy the other day, right? Joy, the deepest feel of gladness. Joy is different from happiness. Happiness is changing with the situation. If you succeed, if you fulfilled, if you are fulfilled, if you achieve something, that's happiness. But it will change. Eventually it will change. It will be gone. It's dependent on the situation. It depends on it depends on the happenings. But joy, despite of the negative circumstances in our life, we still manage to smile. Okay, we discuss also about joy. That's why, when I am wishing someone, I wish you joyfulness, okay, abundance, joyfulness, and spirit filled life, instead of, I wish you happiness. Because happiness is dependent on the situation, it will change. Okay, but joy, it will remain through the situation. It will remain, it stays. That's why, despite of the challenges that we are facing, we're still able to smile. Why are you smiling? Okay. Again, we are not perfect. There are times that you will see me crying. That there are times that you will see me, because that's life. But we always have the choice. This morning, before my roommates, my best friend left, because they are day shift today. That's why I'm extending the live. I started the live late because they left after 6. I told my best friend, please pray for me. Okay, please pray for me because I also dreamt and pray to experience abundance in life. I also wanted to experience having goodness in my life. It seems like, you know, I don't know why me, my family is facing lots of sufferings that I only pray to God that, Lord, let me also experience abundance. Let me also experience, you know, not worrying about so many things. I also wanted to experience having fullness in life. When this suffering will end, I do not know. But please, if you may please end my suffering, please do so. It's just, it's just a like it's not a I'm not questioning God why, but it's a mere, like, we have this word lambing, naglalambing. It's like a daughter asking something, like asking a candy from his father, from her father. You know what I mean? But at the end of the prayer, I always say, may your will be done. If it is, if this suffering, if this pain, if this sickness, if this illness will is essential in the fulfillment of my purpose, then so be it. May your will be done. Please just grant me more strength to endure. Grant me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to understand why and to know the reasons behind. So, that's my everyday prayer. If I would be blessed with eternal happiness, I would pray to God for misery. That's why we're experiencing misery, difficult challenges, and we are praying for joy, for fullness, for abundance, and eternal happiness. that's the o- that's the opposite thing. You are awesome, Alpha. And then the other day, I also have happened to watch a short clip on TikTok. It says that success is not actually measured by your bank accounts or the luxury things that you have or the material things that you have or the number of friends that you have or the position that you may have in the company. It's not only, he's not saying that it's not, but it's not only measured by those factors, by those, you know, things. Success can be measured in a lot of way, in a lot of way. You might not have material things. You might not have much in your bank accounts. You might not be in the highest position in your company. You might not have more friends, more rich friends. But success, you can be successful by simply being who you are, by simply being happy for what you are doing, by simply loving what you are doing. And every day doing this life is kind of like a success for me because I love what I'm doing. I'm feeling fulfilled when I'm doing this. Okay. You're a nice friend. Always stay positive and spread love. Thank you so much, Alpha. Okay. So today, love is the heart of our purpose. If we want to fulfill our purpose, we need to put love at the center of everything we do, everything we say, everything we think. Okay? It is rooted in there. You might call me crazy. You might call me OA. You might call me hypocrite. by doing this, because Cersei, what you are talking right now is totally impossible for human beings, human as we are. We sin. Again, I told you I'm not perfect. I am not holy. I am a sinful human being that I need forgiveness. I need grace from God. Okay. So, but so someone also said, hi, VVV, hello, welcome. Love and character. Without love, discipline, focus, or service can become prideful or selfish. So these are the things that we need to think about. So everything that we are doing is rooted in love. The way we are responding to difficult people in life is out of love. Okay. Now, in Star Taylor, I've searched in Star Taylor also. I tried. I will try to watch it when I have free time. I will try to watch it in Star Taylor because it's love. Thank you so much, Alpha, for sharing this example. A sci-fi movie, but it's also true in real life that everything is rooted in love. Love binds everyone. Love binds us all. Okay, love binds us all. Love is the heart of character, the heartbeat of our purpose, and the legacy we leave behind. Love is the heart of character, the heartbeat of purpose, and the legacy we leave behind. So, what a wonderful day. What a wonderful October 1st. What a wonderful way to start a new month and to hope for the best for the last quarter of the year 2025. We have completed 30 days of our 30-day character development challenge. And for me personally, as I've said, this challenge is personal for me. Like, I wanted to know myself, I wanted to understand myself, I wanted to prioritize myself. Because by doing that, I can only give what I have. You cannot share something from your empty cup. Okay. And if you want to share something, make it a point that you are sharing positive things instead of negativity. You are spreading positivity instead of negativity. So by doing this 30-day character development challenge, I'm filling my cup and trying to unload the things that are not necessary and not needed in the fulfillment of my purpose, like toxic people, negative emotions, negative thoughts, heartaches, pains, which is it is also true that you cannot easily remove them because you will feel them. But at the same time, you can also practice self-control. You know now how to control your emotion. You know now how to control your thoughts. And whatever negative is there outside, trying to destroy you, trying to distract you, you know now how to handle them. You know now how to handle them. When you know the way broadly, you will see it in everything. Yes, you are right. You are right. And by doing this also, it is giving me a remembrance, or it is giving me a remind not remembrance, it's giving me a reminder. Like, for example, if there's a room for me to be mad, like for example today, we talk about love. If there's a room for me today, like maybe in the afternoon or in the evening, that I have encountered unlovable people in like a stranger, instead of me reacting, because I am being reminded, that, oh, you need to act with love. You need to respond instead of reacting. You need to think before saying something. You need to act with love. You need to act with kindness, with patience. So by doing this, at some point you are being guided, you know. I'm being reminded and being guided from doing things abruptly. Okay. So I think that would be it for today, my dear followers, viewers, And subscribers, thank you so much for being here. And it's so lovely that I have completed this 30-day character development challenge with you guys. And I think I would start it again. And for sure, I will learn more and more if I will do it again and again and again. And not to not only for myself, it is also to refresh for those who have been following me and have joined me with this 30-day character development challenge. It is also a way to refresh and to learn more, and most especially for the new viewers. Okay, for the new viewers. So if you want to join me again for another round of 30-day character development challenge, please do subscribe on my YouTube channel. Please do follow me here on TikTok. Okay, and then we'll go through it again for another round, and we will be doing it again and again, because that's the character traits, the personality traits, the spiritual gifts, fruits that we actually need in our daily life to the fulfillment of our purpose. We might have ultimate purpose. We have our vision. Okay. We wanted to be like uh, a good teacher. That's our vision. But the ultimate purpose to the fulfillment of that is being done on a daily basis, on a fair in every small steps that we are taking on a daily basis. Okay, our purpose is being fulfilled on a daily basis on what we are doing. Like for example, we cannot, oh, my purpose will be fulfilled when I reach 40 years old. So before 40 years old today, I have the authority, I have the control of myself, I can be good, I can be bad. No, it's not like that. Your purpose, your mission is happening every single day. Every single day. Okay. So you need to be kind, to be loving, to be understanding, forgiving, to show empathy, to show compassion, to be humble, to practice integrity, to be aware of yourself, to have grace, to show, graciousness, to show love. Okay. And that's every day. So today, not only one, not only two characters, but we are being, yeah, we are being required. Re- ano mo yung sa sarili mo, obligado. I-push mo yung sarili mo. Try that you need to practice this character trait. There's nothing wrong if we will try. Okay, control, self-control. Okay, so again, thank you so much, everyone, and I super salute you guys for joining me, for being here, for participating, for commenting, for sharing also your stories, for sharing answers to questions, and we will do it again after 2 days, or maybe let's start again in an instant by tomorrow. So I will be here. I will still have my daily life with purpose, but I'm not sure if I will start it right away, the day one, but I think I will have to rest it with a day or two before we will start again with day one. Okay, so for for those who are new here, feel free to subscribe. If you're watching the live replay on YouTube, feel free to follow me on TikTok and all my social media pages. I have Facebook and Instagram as well. And yeah, if you have questions that you are not comfortable sharing in the comment section, I am also available on chat. Okay, you can DM me. How much, bro? I was always too much. Lone warrior, how are you? Okay, thanks everyone. I will be ending this live on YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone, and may God bless you. Have a wonderful new month of October, and may God bless every one of us with abundance. Okay. May we all have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in everything that we do. Okay. May we be physically, emotionally, mentally healthy. Okay. Again, thank you so much. Maraming salamat as we completed round one of our 30-day character development challenge. Mabuhay. Thanks. Bye. God bless.